Hey everyone, just wanted to shoot a quick video. I am the latest person that I know of to join the rabbit revolution, and I just spent this weekend, just finished it today, building this box. I did get the rabbits for free. They were in the bulletin board. Somebody was giving them away, so they did have the kind that I wanted, so I went ahead and got that. Had another little pen to make shift to keep them in until I got this built. But I wanted to just go through a couple things. JR Kicks actually has a video on how to make this rabbitry. I did go off of his design. Of course, I had a couple little of my own changes, which everybody will. But I want to start out by telling you, before I decided to get rabbits, I did spend about 6 to 8 months researching it. This Story's Guide to Raising Rabbits I've found is a wonderful book. It does a lot to teach you every single part about raising rabbits. It's a $20 book. I think I got it from Tractor Supply. But just wanted to kind of go through it. This is a pretty simple design as far as the cage. You just build the bottom box that goes around, and however often you want your cages to be, you put a brace board underneath of it. Each one of these pins is 2 foot by 2 foot, except for the last one, which is 2 foot by 4 foot. And that's going to be my grow out pin for my little rabbits. Each one also has a height of 2 foot as well. So basically, once I got done building the entire frame, I just took these boards that are 5 feet tall, and I put them up against the cage at 3 foot height, and then I put a brace across just to make sure that it was 2 feet across here, 2 feet across here. Just keeps my boards together. Along the back, I also had to put some additional bracing across each one of these because the mesh is only 24 inches. The whole cage is 24 inches. So I had to come down so that I had enough room down here at the bottom to be able to put it all together. Once you actually get that frame built and you get the legs on it, then you just want to make squares for your separators. So you can see this is just 2 by 2s. And I just measured it out to the 24 inches, and then I put the mesh on one side of it, and then when you get done, you just put 3 screws in the bottom to put it to the bracing. That's why you've got to put your bracing as far apart as you want your cages to be. So I just basically have 3 of those going down. This is my build out cage, and I made the door smaller on this one so that I could have these extra sections on this side, and also on the back. Again, this is going to be out my grow out pen for my little ones. My male and my female actually made it about 11 days ago. So the reason I have her in the big pen is because she's pregnant, and she's hopefully going to have some babies here in about 20 days. So I went ahead and put her in there. Horse mat is what this is. It comes from Tractor Supply in a 3 foot by 4 foot piece. And you just take a cutter and cut out some small pieces, and that puts something that's solid in there, so that when the bunnies are hopping around on the mesh and on the wire, if their feet start to get sore from the wire, then they'll actually sit on that. The feeders and the waters that I got were also from Tractor Supply. I have one real close to the house. One of the big things that I wanted to mention though are these waters. These are $20 waters, but you can see they have an extension cord on them. I actually put my rabbitry here because I do have a plug-in outlet right here. So I'm going to be able to plug these in for the winter. That way, if I get 24 inches of snow, I don't have to trek out here 3-4 times a day to try and thaw out the water. They've got a plug-in. It's a heated water. You just put the water in here. And then on the front, it just has one of the little pushes to where all you have to do to get the water out, the rabbits just push on that to get their water. But I mean, that's pretty much the basics of it. The mesh, which is difficult to get straight when the mesh bends, it's 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch squares. It bends and it stays where it bends. So a little trick that I actually did was, once I got each section of it up, I just took a hammer, turned it sideways, and hit just along the inside of the wall, suck it in, and actually make it tight here. That way it's a sturdier platform to be able to put your feeders and your waters into. These are New Zealand whites. These are the #1 recommended breed for meat rabbits. This one's just a little mixed one, but you can see the size difference. That's why the New Zealands make very good meat rabbits. So just wanted to go through. This is the female, and then I have a little mixed breed again that came with it. So again, the cage is 10 feet long, it's 2 feet deep, 2 feet high. and it's got plenty of overhang on the side so that when it rains I don't have to worry about water getting in the edge little corners there of my feeder and getting all my food wet and soggy. So I'll keep you updated. Hopefully I'll have some young ones soon. Thanks.